Hey all, welcome back to Blendverse Review. Today I brought the game of Jaws. This is the Jaws 50th year anniversary. This is Jaws the game figure, so it's a remade version from the original one. And the box art is generally quite cool. It brings back the old memory. Though I wasn't an existing person when first Jaws was a thing back then. And this is the backside of the box. The game of Jaws, NECA, you see the new logo, the older version of NECA logo over here. It's you against the great white shark, one wrong move and the jaws go snap. It includes so many accessories as you can see on the side here with Bruce. So yeah, just gonna show you this thing first. I know it's quite unfortunate that the box came ripped apart over here. Really unfortunate actually. Some assembly required, yes, but that's pretty much it for the box. And this thing is gigantic actually, so yeah. Without further ado, let's get straight to the figure. So Bruce, of course, does require some assembly aforementioned from the box, which is the only these four arm pieces that's supposed to be attached. You just have to plug it in there and slide it inwards, so that is pretty much it. And regarding the accessories, let's get straight to this thing. Probably an oxygen tank over here. Really cool. Aluminum Magquill lung, US Divers cylinder. Does it say? Professional. And of course there's a hole here so that you can grab it with this thing when you play the game, this claw thing. So you just have to do this inside the jaws, Bruce's mouth, or inner jaw, whatever you want to call it, and play the game, which I don't really. The game is not the actual reason why I got it, because I just wanted to display this gigantic Bruce, which looks amazing in my opinion. And nextly we have the glove. Decent, just it's fine. Definitely left-sided glove, as you can see from the sculpting of the thumb. And you use the string over here to use the claw and get it out of Bruce as well. And one of my favorites is the beer. One of them is missing, so that you can use the claw again to hang it in here. And this is all made out of sticker at the side, which is a bit unfortunate with this part because it's not properly sticked to the mold, especially the top part over there, so that's kind of unfortunate, but still it's really nicely done and quite detailed for a small size. You can see the top part of the beard, that's really cool. Next we have the human skull. We have the holes, both eye, nose. Oh, probably this guy got snapped on his head by Bruce or something. Really unfortunate. Quite nicely detailed. Next we have the boots. Quite decent. Nicely done. It's ripped at the sole. Pretty cool. Another hole over here. You can use the claw to get rid of it. This bottle of, I don't know, rum or something. But yeah, that's nicely done as well. A really good thing is that I think I can use this as some kind of like keychain or something. They all look pretty decent to do so. So Sportsman's Paradise 0070981. Did I just say 00? Whatever. 72 Louisiana 73. It's sculpted all the way and at the opposite side as well. But here it is. Of course, this fishing iconic claw thing, I forgot the name, but of course you have the hole here. I can definitely use these as a keychain instead. Some lamp. Nice. Imagine this thing lighted up actually, that would have been cool. The wheel. NECA, that's what it says. All season. Okay, pretty cool. And it's actually almost like a hard rubber, not so sure. Yeah, a little bit squishy. Plastic, not too squishy though. We have the fish bone as well. Kind of funny how the bone maintained its shape, but here it is. There's so many accessories to look at. We have the camera and walkie-talkie, and the detail of the walkie-talkie is quite impressive. The camera's done nicely as well. A little bit of rubber material. Same goes with walkie-talkie, and I think you can use these accessories for like 7-inch scale figures. Or possibly 8-inch. It's kind of too big, I think, for 6-inch figures. Another human bone. Nice weathering. This ship handle thing over here is completely broken down, and I like how it looks. Lastly, we have a revolver. So, pretty cool. The string, pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, for accessories, where it's meant to be there to play a game, it's quite detailed. And obviously, the best part of this entire box, whatever's inside the box, is Bruce, isn't it? That's probably most likely the reason why I came here for. Bruce is such an amazing figure. Though the only thing that would have been made it better, in my opinion, is that the tail could have been slightly longer, because this is a gaming purposed action figure, should I say. It's not really an action figure, honestly. Maybe it is because the jaw moves, but this figure is meant to be used for a game, actually. So that's probably the reason why they chose a shorter tail for the design, but pretty cool overall. Look at the gills, the fins. Look at the teeth, is amazing, isn't it? The first time I looked at this thing, I was terrified because I thought I was gonna lose my finger when I do this. But still pretty cool. This is actually kind of sharp, but it's of course made out of a little bit on the softer sided material compared to the body. The entire body and the other places in this Bruce over here is made out of hard plastic, though this part at the top is made out of it a little bit on the softer side. The tongue is pretty cool. I love how much teeth it has and how bloody they are. Look at the scars and everything. The downside I had with this figure is there was a paint kind of scuff kind of thing over here, the top over here. I just decided to apply a little bit of super glue actually to it because I don't want it to chip off on later over time. So though the eye and the overall face sculpting, it definitely looks like Bruce. I mean, look at the eyeball, it's really nice, glossy black colored. It's such an amazing piece. Same goes with the scar and everywhere. Really cool. And of course the bottom is just pure white actually, with a bit of weathering. NECA 2025, and of course you can tell the gender with this thing, and it's overall really nicely done. Weathering everywhere, and some ripped off part from the tail section everywhere. Really cool. I mean, same goes with the other side. This guy's actually gigantic, and he is somewhat heavy actually because he's a decently sized figure. It's really big. And yeah, I really like this figure. The other downside of this figure is that you get one of the massive seam line at the side area, but compared to some other products that some of the people I know who got the same thing as well, the seam line on mine is pretty decent actually. So I'm kind of happy about it, but kind of feel bad with the seam line issue as well at the same time. But still, it's pretty cool. And because I bought this guy for a display purpose, I know there are already tons of different reviews out there who actually play the game. I'm kind of type of person to get bothered with tiny scratches. Actually, don't mind me. This is my figure. I paid my money to get this guy. Can do what I want, honestly, right? So what you do is you put these kind of accessories there, use this claw to get the things inside, and one wrong move, if you put some of the pressure at the tongue area, it snaps. And yeah, you can play whatever game you want. Maybe the person who loses can grab you a dinner or something for the day or so, or probably a beer on a Sunday, who knows. Pretty cool. I would love to do that. So yeah, well, a lot of accessories for the price. I think it's really worth it. And before it gets sold out, do go get it if you're a type of people who love massive creatures or Jaws or Great White Shark, whatever you like. I mean, I really like this guy, and I really do recommend it at the same time. So yeah, do go get it. You will not regret it. And yeah, please do check out the Dead by Daylight and Jaws theme that I created recently in my channel as well. Though the comments section is actually disabled on the video by purpose, Wouldn't specify why. I mean, to be honest, a lot of people have different taste with music, so that's why I disabled the comment section. But I don't know. Everyone has a different taste, so please do go check it out as well. I definitely see how Bruce will actually work in Dead by Daylight if it ever gets in there. I have so many ideas that I came up with, but I wouldn't really just share it for now at least. But that's just my opinion. Don't get bothered with that. If you're the type of person to believe Bruce was not suitable for Dead by Daylight, or if you have no idea how it will work if it ever gets in there, just let it be, because it didn't happen yet, right? And that's the deal that the Dead by Daylight team has to deal with if it actually joins the fog. So yeah, whatever. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll come back with another review.
In Blendverse we trust, joy with every bust, action figures in a row, bringing smiles as they glow. Superheroes on the shelf, each one made with love, unboxing magic every week, happiness we always seek. Living in a toy,